What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're not in Illinois anymore. We are in the beautiful state of Utah on the Salt Flats. We are here to watch the world's fastest cars go as fast as they can. I wanted the full experience, so I slept on the salt next to the mountains in the middle of nowhere. The main road is over there, but it's just miles of flat salt. So, if you didn't know, the past 3 or 4 years, Cody, Jeff, and I kind of got hooked up with Scott Clark. Scott Clark is the nation's best tuner, as you will. So, he got hooked up with basically the world's fastest wheel-driven streamliner car. It's been 500 miles per hour, and we get the experience to help out with that car and basically help them with wiring, anything that we can, charging batteries. Like, we kind of do it all. So it's a pretty awesome experience. This place is unbelievable. The stuff that you see here is unbelievable. So I can't wait to get in there. It's early morning, and cars are rolling in. I'm probably gonna run into town and grab some breakfast, get my camp torn down here, and then we'll go see some pretty bitchin' cars. So out in Glamis, California, they have a sand highway. Kind of runs along the highway, and it's just a highway for your buggies and stuff. Well, this is the Salt Highway. At least that's what I'm calling it. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but you drop down off the road, and I think you have to travel, I think it's like 3 miles, 4 miles maybe, off the road, and you just drive down this Salt Highway all the way to the racetrack and the pits. Super cool. So this is the pit area. These are all the pits over here and over here, and then the racetrack is right behind this row of pits. It's a little further ways, like out, you know, but it's out there, and you can tune into the radio station and listen to see what the cars were doing and how fast they went. It's pretty sweet. I can't wait to show you guys all of the insane cool cars here. It is just incredible. Alright guys, so this is the Turbinator 2. I think it's 32 foot long. It has a turbine engine out of a helicopter. And we're going for 500 miles per hour. The craftsmanship and like just the technical part of this entire car is insane. There's a parachute inside of here, and when he flips a switch, these doors pop open and a parachute shoots out of the back of it. So, and I pit for the Vescos, and they have the 444 car as well. And this car kind of goes through a bunch of different variations of stuff. I don't know what engine's in it right now. It was electric, and I think they got the electric record in that. It was like 300 something miles per hour, but pretty cool. Alright guys, we've been working on this thing. We've got the body off of it right now, and we were kind of just going over the check sheet, charging batteries, making sure everything works. It's a pretty insane like tech program to make sure this thing is good to go. Anyway, I'll kind of just show you these are the modulators for the door poppers. Pops the doors open for the parachute to come out. And I'm pretty dumb when it comes to all this stuff. Clearly, that's the engine. You should see the starter on this thing. Look at this. That's the starter for the turbine. Nitrous. This thing's got nitrous on it, doesn't it, Scott?
Maybe? No, did you show him? It actually has a water meth injection.
Yeah, that's kind of why I pointed to that. Check out these carbon brakes. Yeah, so it's got water injection, not meth, just water. Or is it meth?
Meth is one of the preserved things. If we were out there in 3 miles per hour short, methanol would be my go-to.
Gotcha.
100%.
Okay. Sweet. You really have to lay down inside of it. So we did pull the wheels off. They had Goodyear tires on the wheels and they were a brand new tire. Long story short, the team didn't feel comfortable with running a brand new tire that has not had enough testing done on them, and the driver of the car decided, we'll go back to the old tires because we know they work. And I don't know if this is 100% true, but after every single run, at a full 5-mile run, I think the tires are pretty much smoked. No rubber left on them. And this car is all-wheel drive. So you see the shaft there, and this custom driveline box, differential deal. Look at all the lead weight. Just insane. Well, hopefully we get the new tires back any minute now. This thing goes to tech, we get all teched in, we get everything ready to go, and tomorrow we'll be running. So I think we'll roll around the pits and check some cool stuff out. I've been riding the hog around the pits and couldn't be happier with the choice of bringing this thing over my 50cc. It's so fun to ride and everybody here seems to love it. So we'll go cruise around and check some other cars out. Side note, the bike here has been pretty legit. This thing has been super fun to ride around. Everybody seems to love the thing. It did catch on fire last night. Minor setback. So I was pulling in the hotel parking lot, and the seat, when it like hyperextends, that little bracket comes up, and if it flips down, you can already tell what's about to happen there. Lands literally right on the positive terminal of the brand new battery I just put on there, and it freaking fried the whole terminal. You can't see it right here, but on the back side it's pretty melted, and the ground side it's almost melted completely off. So had to go to Dollar General and buy me some zippy ties because I was in town when that happened, just to kind of get the cables to stay. They're loosely in there. It's not pretty, but other than that, flawless. It's been super fun to ride around, and surprisingly I don't get too much salt to hit me in the back. But anyway, it's been fun.
You just barking. Damn, I ain't know that was your girl. We just talking. Hey, birds gon' be birds. How they come? They just flocking. Yeah, they can come and go, but they know that's my centerpiece. Way they say my name, I can tell that they feeling me. Hey, party all the time, burn it up. your distance. My name out your mother mouth, in your mentions. Pull up to the spot, say what's up, then we dipping. Then it's on to the next, wildin' out. We be glide in the night, yeah, them boys on a mission. Bad mamacita, dímelo, and I listen. Took a little tab in it, whoo, it hit different. We like doing what we want, cause we different. Glide in the night, yeah, them boys on a mission.
We are about to fire this thing up. Let it run for a couple minutes, make sure everything is working. We gotta back it out of the tents here, so we'll back it out on the saw a little bit so the exhaust doesn't melt the tents. And have our first fire up, and then after that we'll take her into the staging lanes, and hopefully in an hour or two we'll be making a run.
Got light? Nope. So check your switch.
Getting ready to fire this unit up.
Nope. No light yet?
No light. We got no battery.
Oh, was a kill switch been quick? Chip?
Now that we've watched the series, now that makes sense to me.
It's out.
How at Sacred Valley, 14,000 industry.
That battery maybe dead? I'll go the power.
Uh-oh. Stand by.
I never did check.
Alright guys, so we were about to fire this thing up. We were getting all ready to go. Started flipping the switches, and one of the lights didn't come on for one of the switches, which is the main switch. So what we found was a dead battery. Well, ish. There's like 5 batteries on this car. They're all in different sequences. There's a 12 volt, there's a 24 volt, there's another 24 volt, and they're all separated, and they all have to be charged basically manually. I can't see it, but it's down here, and this is a 24 volt system, but one of the batteries was dead, and we think it's 24 volt, but there's also a 12 volt piggyback off of it, so it works as both. And one of them was dead, so we left something on somewhere in there. So just gotta charge it all up, and then it'll take another 10 or 15 minutes, and then hopefully we'll freaking fire this thing up. Alright, so we got this thing on the charger still, but we're gonna fire it up while she's charging. I don't know how it's gonna sound on the camera, but hopefully my hand over the speaker will muffle it enough. I just checked them, they're both 12.8. Okay, well, hold on. Maybe. Stand by again. A lot of hands, a lot of switches. Shoot doors. Well, I'll have to go shut those. They're checking stuff, and they pulled the chute doors open. This is a good time to show you how the chute door opens. Those come together and spread like butt cheeks, but now I'll have to push these things back together and lock them back in place. So stand by.
Okay, you're ready.
We were about to fire it up and didn't have fuel pump there for a second.
I tried. Oh, we're not plugged in. Oh, wait, shut fade out. Fade out on. Yep. We're good. It's in start mode. Hang on. We didn't power off the fade out because this was plugged in. You got it off now? Okay, wait. Yeah, sorry. It was waiting for the cart. Fade on. Data on. Got pump? Yep. Start. Go.
So that's that.
I'm going to be at the rear of the car and I'll check with you. So first, I'm going to do it in here. Yeah. I think maybe because we started with that shoots wrong.
Pretty wicked. Although I'm slightly concerned about the tires. This thing had 3/4 of an inch of a bump in it, or a lump, or a divot. But I think they, with speed, I think they get mow round. Yeah. Okay, one thing after another. So we've been fighting with fuel pressure issues. We got a fuel pressure regulator there. It's supposed to be at 15. It's been at 60. We can't get it to move. We're not really sure what's going on there. So we're gonna try to watch that gauge live while it's running and compare that gauge with computer data and see if maybe the gauge is messed up. We were gonna change the regulator, but it does take a lot to do that. We gotta take this whole belly pan off and then get in there to change it, which, you know, so it's a lot of work. So that doesn't need to be there. So we're getting ready to fire this thing up again. Not looking super promising about making a run today, but we'll see. I also have to look at tires. Look like the one tire over there was extremely wobbly. I want to check that out. So that's my job while this thing is running, is to watch the tire. Hopefully it works. Scott, where'd you get that sandwich?
Burger King.
Burger King. Oh, that's like 4 hours old.
You know.
They don't go bad, I don't think.
Yeah.
All right. My duty is to watch the tire.
That's going to blow off. All right, 24 volts on. Yep. FADEC. FADEC on. It's good. You're ready. Arm shoots. Yep. Okay. Data on. All right. Ready for start? Yep. Clear. Shoots deployed. You got fuel delivery problems. Nope.
You go to 0? Went to 0. So that's, so the pump shut off. The pump is shutting off.
Pump shut off and something else glitched. Got it. Okay, something else glitched. Pump shut off.
Alrighty.
Jason, you're up. I need your data log.
Okay, well,
It's getting a fake kill thing.
there's like 10 different systems on this car. And there's 50 switches and buttons and triggers and yada yada yada. Something's not happy, starts up, fires up, and then it kicks the lift pump off.
Yep. Flare. Yep.
Okay. We started out this morning with 0 issues. They tested this thing out, started it up at their house, 0 issues, and we get here ready to run, and now it's just like issue after issue. Something's getting triggered, and we just have to find out what it is. Scott's working on that now, so. I found a loose terminal. We're gonna start it now. right. All right, good morning again. I don't even know what day it is, 3 or 4. We fought with the car all day yesterday. Long story short, there was a gremlin somewhere. Basically, it was every time we start the car up, it would falsely activate the parachutes, and that noise in the wiring and yada yada. Well, they got all of that situated. We fired this thing up this morning, 0 issues, and we did it 2 or 3 times yesterday. At the end of the day, 0 issues, and finally we got the whole body back on this thing this morning. Getting ready to pull it up into the staging lanes to make a pass this morning. Something that we haven't talked about is the driver. The driver is 83 years old, named Dave Spangler, and Scott over here talks so highly of him about how his footwork on the throttle is just purely amazing. He says you could put traction control on this car and it would not help it, because Spangler is the traction control on this car. Scott says,
are you live streaming or is this YouTube?
Just YouTube material.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
You can edit out me picking my nose.
Yeah, no, that's the highlight reel. So she's all buttoned up, got her dress on, and there's Dave there leaning against the cockpit, getting this thing hooked up. We're getting ready to pull this thing up there. Our goal today is obviously 500 miles per hour in the 5th mile. We're hoping, I'm not 100%, hoping 3rd or 4th mile should be over 400 miles per hour. So we'll kind of know around that area if it's going to do it or not. Getting pretty excited. Scott, how long is this car? 34? 36 foot long. It's insane. So cool. Well, we're gonna head up there. I'm not sure. 2 years ago when I was here, I was on the receiving end of getting the car at the end of the track. So I don't know if they've got a designated spot for me yet, but I'll do my best on filming what I can.
I'm pitching.
Oh, okay.
Edit that out.
Yeah, nope.
That means I'm launching the car. He's gonna be the other end
to retrieve it. Yes. All right.